Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to Rebecca, or Let Me Explain Studios, and her old video she came out with a long time ago called The Year of the Animators. This is a VidCon 2017 recap video that she made, and I never actually got the chance to watch it, so that's what we're going to do today, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future, and if you have a new animator you want me to check out, I definitely will. But that being said, that's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video.
I went to VidCon and cool things happened and I'm terrible at taking pictures, so I made an animation instead because that's what I do best. So here are some of my favorite highlights from my trip to VidCon 2017.
Guys, I think we're actually going to be at
so
VidCon this year. If you guys want to catch me there, I'll be there in the Baltimore VidCon 2023. So.
Well, this was a different VidCon for me. For starters, my normal group of friends, the Annoying Orange crew, were not able to make it this year. Something about important life things and deadlines and other excuses, I don't know. So a lot of my VidCon this year was hanging out with new people and just kind of walking around by myself.
So we saw James and Tim.
Panels. But trust me, I have stories. So let me explain. I arrived the day before VidCon, and Tomska and I had already decided that we wanted to meet up for dinner. And we invited Jaden Animations, James of The Odd Ones Out, Tim Tom, and Adam of Something Else YT. I was the first one at the restaurant because punctuality is abnormally important to me. And I was the least busy out of anyone in the group. And I was also the least likely to be stopped by people on the way over. So I put our name in for the table. I'm so helpful! Tom and his girlfriend Charlie arrived first, and they were incredibly jet-lagged. And then the rest of the gang showed up. They were late because they kept getting stopped by people on the way over. Such famous little biscuits. But after we settled down and just started talking, I gotta say, that was probably one of the happiest memories of the whole trip for me. I looked around at that table full of amazingly talented people.
Look at the team.
So happy, and I just thought to myself, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. It really was the perfect start to such a crazy weekend. Lightning round! On the second day, Ryder, aka Foot of a Ferret, tweeted out his brief history of VidCon video, and I was like, dude, you're awesome. And he's like, dude, you're awesome. And neither of us knew that we were both at VidCon. So we met up and talked for a while in the expo hall until it closed, and we got kicked out. He's a real peach. Whenever I was taking a break in the industry lounge on the third floor, business folks were constantly approaching me. In a conversation with one gentleman, I had a lot of trouble convincing him that my stories and cartoons appeal to people younger than me. Like, seriously, he basically put it, but you're old. How do you appeal to the kiddies?
No.
Shh, don't tell him that cartoons are made by adults.
No.
Even though my Annoying Orange gang couldn't make it to the con this year, I did end up having dinner with him at the Rainforest Cafe. But on the way over, I almost called to have my rent car towed because it started acting weird. I checked the owner's manual, and it turns out the car was just way too fancy for my simple self, and I had accidentally tapped a switch on the steering wheel that shifted gears. So the car wasn't broken, it was just in first gear.
Nice.
Yeah. I would have to say that the other happiest memory for me of this VidCon was you guys. By the first day, I had already lost count of how many of you had come up to me and asked for selfies and signatures and that you gave me gifts and oh, you're all so sweet. And even at one point on that first day, I had a line of people waiting to see me. It was the most surreal, humbling experience I've ever had. I really loved talking to you guys, and we all had so much in common. And on the third day, I was able to meet up at the Nickelodeon booth, and so many of you just hung out with me, and we just had a grand old time. I know a lot of people out there think it's really, really corny and cheesy to be thanking your audience all the time and telling them you love them.
I do not think this. Thank you guys for watching my videos, because you really don't have to. So I appreciate you guys.
So yeah, thanks. And I love ya. Print that on a book and sell it, other YouTubers. Okay, so now that I've established that most of my explainers are amazing people, I now have to bring things down to a serious tone for a minute. I don't want to, but I have to. It was the first time I've had to deal with something like this, and it will be the last time I give attention to this kind of behavior. And I'm only doing it now to send a clear message. But the second evening of VidCon, I went up to my hotel room and closed the door behind me. About 30 seconds after I did, I heard a group of guys approach my door, and one of them very clearly said, "Check to see if she's in there." Upon which, one of them banged really hard on my door, and I heard the whole group run away down the hall.
Did you get ding dong ditched?
How to creep out your favorite YouTubers at cons #9. knock on their hotel room doors. I know this is a common
dang.
problem at YouTube conventions, and other YouTubers have had to deal with far worse, but I seriously don't understand why people do this. I mean, even if you happen to magically get a YouTuber to open their door, they are not going to be happy to see you, and they're certainly not going to be in the headspace to talk to you. You've automatically made a bad impression on someone you really like.
No, because you just went to a person while they're like, you know, trying to relax.
Bother you at all? Guys, you know I am always happy to meet you and to talk to you, but at an appropriate time and place. Not my
bedroom.
If you can't respect that, I have to call security. I did, and I'm not responsible for the repercussions of your actions should you get caught. Whether that's getting kicked out of the hotel, or having your convention badge taken away, or even the police being called.
That's beyond
As I said
creepy,
before,
man.
this is the last time I'm giving attention to this kind of behavior, so this is your only warning. And for those concerned over my safety, don't worry, I had security escort me downstairs the next morning. Better safe than sorry. Okay, we can turn off Mama Becca mode now. Time to get back to the happy stories. Lightning round! Second night of VidCon, I didn't have any dinner plans with anyone, so I went to the restaurant at the Hilton. I followed the hostess in, and she sat me literally 3 feet away from Tazon Day, Mr. Chocolate Rain himself. While I was stewing over what I could possibly say to him, 5 minutes later, Boogie2988 and his family came waltzing in and sat at the other closest table to me. So I basically just sat awkwardly eating between two YouTube OGs with absolutely nothing to say to them.
Nice.
Some of you may have heard about the incident with Logan Paul hiding $3,000 for a fan to find and getting swarmed outside the convention center, running through the fountain,
I remember that, actually. I remember hearing about that.
Well, I was right there when he and security and a mob of people came bursting through the front doors during that front hallway of the convention center into the stampede scene from Lion King. I'll let you make your own decisions and judgments about what happened, but regardless, it was a pretty frightening scene to be close to. And in conjunction with that story, minutes later after the stampede, I found my...
I thought I saw RDC World in that clip. Give me a second. I gotta look. Give me a second. I was right. I was right. You know, wait a minute, because I knew I spotted them. So I see Mark there. I see Caleb City. I think I see Berlizzi at the top. I mean, look at the dome. I'm kidding, Berlizzi. I'm messing with you. But still, oh my gosh. And then I see the rest of RDC World there too. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if that's King Von in the back, but yeah.
My way up to the second floor to see Ethan from Crank Gameplays.
We're back to it. Sorry, guys. I just had to make sure my eyes were right. I was like, was RDC World looking for this money too?
Right into the fray of what just happened. And I was genuinely very worried for him. On the last day of VidCon, I didn't have any dinner plans, so I texted Jaden to see what she and the animation gang were up to. They were all going over to dinner at the Cheesecake Factory with travel vlogger Evan Edinger. She asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, hell yeah. So once again, I was the first to arrive and put our name in for a table. When the gang finally showed up, Evan had brought 3 more people, one of them being Dodie Clark. We all stood outside and just chatted in a circle until they finally let us in. I didn't get to talk to Dodie much, but we were all sitting at the same big table. See? It was really fun eating with my animation gang again. And if you go to Evan's travel vlog of the 3rd day and listen really carefully during the Cheesecake Factory dinner, you can hear me singing opera to James when he asked me what my secondary talent was. He and I also shared a slice of cheesecake. Lightning round! You guys remember my friend Yoli from last year?
Nice.
Well, the day after VidCon, she and I went to Little Tokyo and we ate green tea ice cream and ramen and melon soda and we shopped around the Japanese market and we even went to the Japanese American History Museum where they had a George Takei exhibit. It was super fun for a pair of otaku.
If you guys have had green tea
the
ice
animation
cream,
panel with Jaden, James, Dom, Tony, and Alex Clark's assistant animator Chris was a huge success, and I got to sit with Foot of a Ferret and Rebecca Chan.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm pausing the video again. Man, these were the days, you know, Tony was still animating, and then we have Dom here too. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. And I think that's Alex Clark in the middle. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is... Oh no, that's his assistant, Chris. Okay. But yeah, no, that's really cool, man. Now I'm getting nostalgic, guys, because this is what I grew up with. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm having too much fun watching this. Okay, we're getting back to the video. I'm getting off topic.
To that panel, there were so many times I wanted so badly to give my answers to the questions too.
Keep frames.
And finally, guess what?
Just popped up to Markiplier's room here to shoot a cheeky little vlog. I don't know if it'll be out right after this one. It might be.
Just here.
That's right. After 2 years in a row of disappointment, I finally met Markiplier.
Nah, that's
and you
the
can
OG
offhandedly
right
thank Tomska for that. Basically, Tom had been so busy the entire con that we were struggling to find times to hang out with each other. But on the third day after his mental health panel, he asked me if I wanted to tag along while he filmed a video with Markiplier. P.S. He had already asked Mark if it was okay if I could come, and Mark was cool with it. I promised to be on my best behavior, and off we went to Tom's hotel. What's happening, Tom?
I have the flu.
Do you
The
now?
flu.
It's not great. It's
Poor
not great
baby.
at all.
It's so sad.
Ain't no baby.
After going
Yeah,
through
baby.
security and getting a bright pink guest wristband, we went up to Mark's room, and I finally met the man himself. And
Nice.
of course, he was very kind and super hospitable. So there you go. Finally happened, and you can thank Tomska for that. Everybody say thanks, Tom! Alright, explainers and entertainers, that pretty much sums up VidCon 2017.
VidCon
One last
2017,
thanks to you
man.
guys
What
for
a
making
time.
this VidCon so
I wish I
surreal
could have
for
gone.
me.
I don't remember
Thank
how
you
old I
again
was. I
for
think I was
the
like
100K subscribers. I am still
maybe
blown
15,
away by that.
maybe
You guys
14.
are awesome, and I love you,
So,
and with the way that this
been
channel is
a
growing,
long
I
time
am
since
so
this one.
sure that next year's VidCon is gonna be even better. Thank you so much for tuning in, but now I gotta tune out. Bye!
Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys ever want me to react to any other people's like VidCon vlogs or animations, let me know down in the comments below. But that being said, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.